How's it going, everyone? Bruno here, Bruno's Classic Car Garage. It's been a while since I did a video. I've been busy, man. Lots going on, and I just haven't had time to do anything on the computer. I need somebody to help me, man. Just got no time for that stuff. I don't know, but I gotta keep posting because otherwise it's just gonna kind of go downhill on me. Anyways, just wanted to do a video here. I've tried a couple different bondos here, or bondo or mud, whatever you want to call them. Bondo seems like a swear word nowadays. My go-to mud here used to be, well, it is still, is Rage Gold, which would be this. This is their house brand name on here, but this is Rage Gold here. And so this is what I always use. And then this is as cheap as you want to go for mud too, also. If you're doing anything of quality, you don't want to go anything cheaper than this here. And then the next one up from there will be this. I know they got another one or two other kinds of mud here, but I got this one here. See, it says up to 40-minute work time. It's not that it doesn't set up, it just stays soft enough so that you can sand it without really putting a lot of effort into it. So it actually works pretty good. That's why it says good for large repairs, so you don't have to stress out and trying to, you know, you're sitting there waiting for it to kick just at the right time, and then you got to go like hell to sand it, right? So just like when I'm going to do this door here, I got to skim the whole door here. It's not that it's dented, we're just trying to make it smooth with everything else. So I'll probably be using this. I might actually use this. Well, I don't know, we'll see here anyways. But I've never used these before. First time for me. Another one I never used that a friend of mine uses is the 3M, and he really likes it. But that's about 140 or 50 bucks a gallon. I mean, this stuff's getting up there, man. You know, these here are both about 100 bucks, I think, and this is about 80. So, like I said, this is as cheap as you want to go. This is good mud. It'll stick to aluminum and all that kind of stuff, galvanized, whatever. You can put it on top of epoxy, like I have here, right? So I'm sanding it here right now. So you can do that. There's nothing wrong with this mud at all. Again, this is Rage Gold in here. That's what that is. But I did try these out today, experimenting with it a bit, and this definitely, you know, gives you a lot more working time for sure. I don't know if it's 40 minutes really, but so the other thing with this is you probably want to really make sure that this is hard before you even prime anything, if it takes this long, right? And then I tried this out today, because Carworx usually has pretty good products too, and I believe this was actually more money. Was it more than this? I think it was. I can't remember now, but they were pretty pricey. They're both over $100. So yeah, it gets up there, man. You're not buying a gallon of Bondo for $25 anymore. Those days are gone. This little putty here, this is like 80 bucks for one of these. So you got to use it sparingly. Anyways, this one here, it's super smooth. Look at it inside. See how it's not, it's almost getting to be like a putty. See, even compared to this one, this one's really nice too, but look at the difference between that one and this one, right? You can see the difference. This one's a little coarser than this one. This one's coarser than this one. But this one here sands really good, no problem. I can I can knock this down here, like let's say I skim the door there. I can knock this down with 40 on the orbital just to get the resin off, and then I can block it. These ones here, this one not so bad, but this one here, yeah, it don't like being sanded. That resin that's in here is definitely different than there, because it plugs your paper like immediately. Doesn't seem to matter how long you let it set up, but once you get that layer off of there, oh man, this stuff is really, really nice, man. It feathers out like super nice. Like if you want a like seamless feathered edge, this stuff is really good. It's like pretty much like putty when you're using this stuff, you know. And like this putty here is actually quite good. When you put this on, let it harden, it's hard. You don't have to worry about the resin, little tiny bit, but not like this. This resin in here, it plugs your paper right up. But otherwise, it's not that it's hard to sand, it's just the resin part of it. And like I say, this one's a little bit like that, but not as bad as this, and it's also really, really easy to sand. So I just figured I'd kind of do a little video on that. I'm going to try the 3M one pretty soon here, and then I'm going to see what that's all about. Sometimes you got to try different things, but you know, over the years you get a system that works and you really hate changing things up, because usually something bites you in the ass, you know. But I'm pretty happy, even though the resin sucks on here. Like I say, once you get it off, this stuff works like beautiful. This one's good too. It's really good. Better than this one for sure. But as far as like adhesion, well, actually probably this one would be the best for adhesion because it's so fine. It's kind of like putty. You know when you try to use putty and then you clean your putty knives and it really sticks to your knives, you really got to work at them to clean them, like even in the thinner. That's kind of like how this is, not quite as bad, but almost the same. So you know this stuff really sticks really well. But I've never had a problem with anything with this Rage Gold here at all, ever. Never had anything coming off, cracking, nothing. Even pinholes, it's real good. I mean, if you're going to put it on like a 1/2 inch thick or, you know, something like that, and, you know, obviously you're going to get pinholes. But if you're just putting it on like 1/8 of an inch or something like that, there's no problem with pinholes. And I don't even really remember the last time I filled pinholes. It's pretty rare that I got to fill pinholes anymore, it seems like. So anyways, I just wanted to do a little video on that. I don't know what you guys are using or anything, but highly recommend any of these. But if you're kind of on a budget, I guess, you probably want to go for this, because anything $100 and over, it's starting to get pretty costly, man. When you're talking, like when you're doing a complete project, you know, you could be adding whatever. It's all the little things, right? All the little things, it adds up, man. So there you have it, man. I just wanted to share that with you guys and just kind of talk about what I thought about it. Not that it matters, but there it is. All right. That's it, man. Share, like, and subscribe, and I'll try and post videos a little more often for you guys. All right. Talk to you guys later.